Dollfie. Today I'm going to do a size comparison between a Volks Mini Dollfie Dream and a Fairyland Minifee, and this is Minifee Chloe. I decided to do this because a friend of mine messaged me and wanted to know how they compared in size, and she said she couldn't really find a lot of information online. So I took some pictures for her and sent those over and thought it might be helpful for other people to see how they compare size-wise. Now I'm going to take them off the stands. I borrowed some stands from some other dolls for this and show you that the Dollfie Dream, or the Mini Dollfie Dream, is a lot taller than the Minifee, but they can share clothes pretty easily. So even though she's much taller, I swap clothes between them all the time. They're able to share especially stretchy clothes like stretchy leggings, stretchy shirts and dresses. They're able to share back and forth. Now one thing you'll notice is the bust on the Minifee is much larger than the bust on the Dollfie Dream. She's got a very, very small bust. Now, of course, with both companies, you can change the bust size to whatever you want. This is the standard bust that comes with this doll. This is Little Roo, and so she's just like a standard model. I didn't put her together myself. And then Chloe has the second to the largest bust size, which I cannot remember the name of it. So, of course, you can customize that how you want. But as far as if we look at the shoulders back to back, they're almost the same size across the shoulders. If you can see that. So they're very, very similarly sized in the back of the shoulders. They have very similar waist measurements. So the waist is pretty close to the same size. The legs are a little bit thicker on the Mini Dollfie Dream. When I'm putting on pants that belong to Chloe, but I'm putting them on Little Roo here, I do have to do one of those little shuffles. If you know what I'm talking about, it's like you kind of shuffle them up on there because it's a little bit tight, but you're able to get them on, especially if they're stretchy leggings and whatnot. For the tighter clothes, so I have some clothes that are made by, for example, Kasuka. She makes clothes particularly for Minifee, and they're tailored perfectly for Minifee, but I can even put them on Little Roo, so I'm able to put them on. They don't quite Velcro all the way up in the back, but it works. So like if you're just wanting, you know, to be able to swap clothes around and you don't care about a perfect exact fit, even the tighter clothes like that she makes could fit. I don't know if they could share actual really form-fitted jeans because I don't own any jeans like that. All the jeans that I own for Minifee are made out of stretchy material, and they can swap between each other. Head size, so the Volks, the Mini Dollfie Dream, has a 8-9 head where Chloe has a 6-7 head. So the head size is a lot different. And also the Mini Dollfie Dream arms are a good bit thicker, not a good bit, but they're slightly thicker than the Minifee arms. So again, with the shirts and the tightness of the shirts, it'll just be a little bit tighter on Mini Dollfie Dream. But if you're wanting to branch out into vinyl ball jointed dolls and you already have a lot of MSD sized resin dolls, this would be a good starting place for you because you'll have a lot of accessories that can swap back and forth between them. And as far as foot size, I'm going to lay them down here so we can see a comparison of the foot size. And you can see there that the foot is about the same length. The Mini Dollfie Dream, though, her foot is slightly thicker. I'm going to see if I can show you that more easily here. So it's just a little tiny bit like fatter or thicker, but I'm pretty sure, you know, they can share pretty much shoes as well. So, because shoes aren't going to be super tight and form-fitting. So I think they're a good size comparison, and actually I have one outfit for LuLaRoe that's actually from Volks, made from Mini Dollfie Dream, made for Mini Dollfie Dream specifically. But everything else that she wears in my collection is like standard MSD size, which typically is, you know, Minifee size, because that's a pretty standard size comparison. Her hands also come off like the Minifee hands, and so, you know, you could take them off to change clothes, which I always do for Chloe, and you can see here the size difference between the hands. They're pretty much the same size. So size-wise, Mini Dollfie Dream is a little bit taller, so anything that you have for MSD is going to be a little bit shorter on her because her legs are just ever so slightly longer. So here they are back shoulder to shoulder, and you can see, let me put her feet all the way down. So shoulder to shoulder, you can see that really the big place that's different, because here they're back to back, bum to bum. The torso is almost the same, but it's the legs where you have a little bit more length on the Mini Dollfie Dream. So dresses and skirts may be slightly shorter, but it's not enough to really even, I mean, they can pretty much share everything from my experience, from the clothing that I have and shoes that I have. They can pretty much share. They can't share wigs, of course, because the heads are way different. But again, if you're wanting to branch out into vinyl and you're not sure you want to go the big route with the SD size, these are great dolls. And again, they can share so much with your existing MSD dolls. So I think they're a really cool addition to your collection, because I love dolls that can share. It just makes buying things a lot easier. So anyway, if you have any other questions, leave them for me in a comment below. I'll leave some pictures at the end of the video so you can just kind of see them side by side in a still shot. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.